Adventure on Stuart's classic bikes and cars. Well, today I'm looking at the possibility of what fairing I'm going to mount, because I would like a small race type fairing that's not too big, that when you get on the bike you can tuck inside the fairing and get underneath it for sprinting and for circuit racing. Now, because this is a HD3 commuter bike, it's not renowned and nobody's made any after parts for racing seats, bearing brackets, disc brakes, etc, etc. So I've got a few fairings at home. Let me just show you. But first, that there is the template. I'm going to drill, it's only a bit of steel, it'll be 2mm thick approximately, lightweight steel, if I can get it. I'm going to drill 4 8mm holes in it. Now, I'm going to weld it on the front of the steering head. So it's going to sit like that. So I'm going to weld that there, like that. And then the bracket for the fairing will be coming out here. So as you can see, what I'm going to do, just kind of keep this out of the way for you. So we're going to weld that there, like that. Now, this is the fairing bracket for the MC11 that I showed you yesterday. This is a road going version, it's far too heavy. I don't want it this heavy, and because on here there's the mounting for the clocks, which I won't be using. But on the MC11, this bracket goes to a bracket on the front steering stem on the bike, like that. But I'm going to mount a square plate and mount something like this with a square plate attached. I'll also mount something for patching the fairing through, but this one is for the MC11. So if you need one, I've got one. We'll just put that down there, out of the way for a minute. Now, I don't want a really big fairing. Now I've got some fairings at home. This here is the road fairing off one of my AR80 water-cooled Kawasaki's. All I'm doing is looking to see what mould I'm going to use. Because the fairing I'm going to make won't have a headlamp in it. It won't have indicator slots in it. It'll just be a lightweight glass fairing. So let's just try this on and see what it'll look like. So that is the top half. This is off my little red AR80. That's the bottom of my AR80 fairing. But I don't know what it's going to look like if I put it on here. Because the engine's not that wide. The only wide part on the engine, just show the engine, Andrew. The only wide part on the engine is here, where the disc valve housing is going to be. So, wait a second, I'm going to get organised here. The new disc valve is going to fit on here, but not on this one, because I haven't altered that one. Anyhow, it's going to go here, and the carburettor is going to, the new 28mm carburettor is going to sit there. So roughly, the bell mouth will be there. So that'll be the widest part of the engine at the front, where the carburettor sticks out. So we could use this for a mould. I can still buy this. I might get my friend Erwin on Facebook, who sells lots of Kawasaki parts, sells these, so I might just buy one as opposed to make one. So that would sit something like that. And we'd probably have to put, no, it's okay because the engine's quite far back, so the car might, we may have to cut a hole in the fairing for the carburetor intake, but that's not the end of the world. So we could use something like that, which is about the right size actually. That's an AR80 fairing, so that's a possibility to use that as a mould. Or buy 2 new ones and just use them. But also, this fairing is off the MC11, but for me, it's just too big. It's too big a fairing. I don't want it this big. Because I haven't got a twin cylinder, I don't need to get behind it that much. So I think the AR80 fairing might be a better bet. So I think we'll go with the AR80 fairing at the moment, because that is too wide here. I don't want it that wide, because my knees are only going to be tucked in here, and I don't need to be that wide, although it will come in. Because that's the lower half of the fairing. As you can see, it's fairly enclosed. Now, it's just that, do I need a fairing that big? I'm not sure yet. So, we're still looking into it, but I think I'm going to use the AR80 fairing, mounted off the front, which is this, which for me looks a better size on this little project. I can always make it wider at the bottom a little bit to get my legs behind it, but I think that'll be fairly big enough. So let's see. So keep watching, keep interested, please subscribe. This afternoon we're going to take these brackets off and do a few more, which I'll show you later. So keep going, keep subscribing, keep watching. Thank you very much. See you later.